boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm for Classic and welcome to BenchART. So for today what I have in it is XCOM Chimera Squad, a game developed by Firaxis Games, and it is using Unreal Engine 4. So today I'm testing in here my Intel HD 620. This is the first time I will be testing this graphic card. This is an integrated graphic card from Intel, and I'm going to test this game at 720p using the minimum settings because those settings were kind of underperforming, so I'm going with the minimum. So the minimum requirements for this game, these guys ask for a 2.4 quad-core, 4 gigs of RAM, and 1 GB of an HD 7770 or an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 650. So there is no specifications for Intel GPUs, but what happens in here really is that we are able to play the game with an average of 43 frames per second with a 1% low of 33. One thing that you should keep in mind is that you should have at least 8 gigs of RAM in dual channel, alright, either 8 or 16. This is what I do recommend. Despite the game recommends 4 GB of RAM, what happens in here is that you are using an integrated graphic card, which means that instead of having its dedicated memory, it's going to steal some extra memory from your RAM. It is called shared memory. So what happens really is that the game will consume around 8 gigs of RAM, so that's why I do recommend you to have 8 gigs or 16 gigs in dual channel. Dual channel, it means that you need to have 2 RAMs inside your computer, and that will boost the performance. But as you can see, 720p minimum settings, it is perfectly playable. There are some stutters and some spikes, but I don't really think this it is getting in the way of your performance, because XCOM Chimera Squad, it is pretty much a turn based game, so you don't necessarily need faster response times or anything like it. You don't need very good performance to play up this game, because you have all the time in the world to make your decisions. But let's hope this doesn't come as a surprise to you. But yeah, amazing stuff. It is running, and so if you want to buy the game, just go ahead, because it is actually I mean, the Intel HD 620 can actually play XCOM Chimera Squad. As for the game itself, this game, it is one particular stuff that it is very intriguing. It is its price. This is a game that it is priced at $9.99 at launch. It will change eventually in the end of the month. By the time of this video, it will change to $20 or 20 euros, which will be the double of the price. But for now, at the time of this video, you can buy this game for $9.99, or even if you buy through Greenman Gaming, you can buy for $9 and off. So it's slightly cheaper than on Steam. But yeah, it is a very cheap XCOM. So you might be asking, what the hell, why this is so cheap? So reading a review from Steam, you can see that the fans aren't really enjoying this game, because they say that they can't create your own characters. All tactical battles are just sequences of single rooms, and they say that it is kind of limited, there is no exploration. The characters, they say that they are bad written and they feel like a group of teenagers. They say that also this game doesn't respect the franchise lore, because the Vipers and the Mutants, they all look like regular teenagers. Even the sound, they are pretty much the same. There is also another thing about this game, it is you can't let any of your operators die. If you let any of the operators die, you're just going to lose, alright, the levels. So you always need to try to stabilize the characters if one of them just get down. And also, this is a city only, alright? The regular XCOM, you actually have forests and other type of environments, but in this game we will be just warehouses, groceries and shops. Also, one of the positive stuff, it is the visuals are good, alright, and also the soundtrack, it is very good. The price, it is amazing. I mean, this is an excellent entry point. If you never played XCOM before, or if you actually didn't enjoy too much of turn-based shooters, this game, it is actually amazing for its price, and I think it's a very good entrance to the XCOM series. If you never played before, this is a good buy. Actually, it is pretty much a mandatory buy, even with all the defects. or even with all the cutbacks from the original XCOM, I think it's a good point of entrance, and if you enjoy it, then you can buy the regular XCOM and enjoy a much richer experience that XCOM will bring. Also, this game only featured one city, so yeah, it's just a dumbed down XCOM, a simple one, but the core gameplay of the entire XCOM, it is here. It is still fascinating in my experience, and yeah, it is still good and it is very cheap. So $9.99. It's an insane price for this game. So if you want it, just buy it. All right. So guys, I think that's all that I want to talk about XCOM Chimera Squad. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Knocking down hostiles.
I reposition.
Subdued the hostile.
Secure and contain that core before it takes out the whole block.
Check your file.
Stay behind me.
Eyes on the target. Shut it down.
On Overwatch.
Another caller for the medic.
I made the arrest.
Reloading.
On the run.
Repositioning. You need an escort?
Holy crap, his muscles have muscles.
Found a better position. I'll cover you.
That's reassuring.